Welcome back to Old Charles *, your favorite channel for discovering the hidden stories and values of rare and vintage coins from around the world. Today, we're taking a close look at an Australian classic, the 1972 10-cent coin. Australia, if you have this coin in your collection or maybe even lying around in a drawer, don't skip this video, because its value might surprise you. Let's dive in. The Australian 10-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, when Australia shifted from the old pound system to decimal currency. The coin features an iconic design. On the obverse, or front side, is the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait was used from 1966 until 1984. On the reverse side, you'll find the stunning image of a superb lyrebird, a native Australian bird known for its beautiful tail feathers and incredible ability to mimic sounds. This design was created by artist Stuart Devlin, who was the official goldsmith and jeweler to the Queen. The 1972 10-cent coin doesn't appear particularly rare at first glance. Over 26.6 million were minted that year. It was struck at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, using copper-nickel metal, a mix of 75% copper and 25% nickel. But even with such a large mintage, many of these coins were heavily circulated, which means finding one today in excellent condition, or even uncirculated, is not as easy as you might think. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are typically graded from poor, P1, all the way up to mint state, MS, 70. For the 1972 10-cent coin, a coin in circulated condition with heavy wear is usually only worth its face value, about 10 Australian cents. In fine or very fine condition, collectors might pay around $0.20 to $1 AUD, but in uncirculated or mint condition, especially if it's graded MS 65 or higher, this coin can fetch $5 to $15 AUD, and in rare cases, even more if it has proof-like qualities or mint errors. Now here's where things get really exciting. Some 1972 10-cent coins have been found with mint errors, like off-center strikes ***, die cracks ***, cuds, blobs of metal, ***, double strikes ***. Coins with such errors can sell for $50 to over $200 AUD, depending on the type and severity of the error. Always double-check your coins under a magnifying glass. If you're looking to sell your 1972 10-cent coin, consider online marketplaces *** like eBay, Etsy, or Gumtree coin shops or collectors' fairs *** Facebook groups or numismatic forums ***, and if you're a buyer, always verify the seller's credibility and look for grading certificates when purchasing high-value coins. Here's a fun fact. Despite being a relatively common coin, the design of the lyrebird has become one of the most beloved coin artworks in Australian history, a true symbol of Aussie wildlife and culture. Let's take a moment to explore the rich history behind the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin, a small but significant piece of Australia's decimal journey. Australia officially transitioned from the pounds, shillings, and pence system to a decimal currency on February 14, 1966. This moment was a major step forward for the country's financial system, making money easier to calculate and use in everyday life. As part of this transformation, the 10-cent coin was introduced to replace the old 1 shilling coin. Though the size and metal were quite similar, the design was completely fresh, marking the beginning of a new era in Australian coinage. From its debut in 1966, the reverse design of the 10-cent coin has remained unchanged, featuring the superb lyrebird, a native Australian bird famous for its intricate tail feathers and mimicry of sounds. This elegant and iconic artwork was created by Stuart Devlin, who would later become the official goldsmith and jeweler to Queen Elizabeth II. The 1972 edition of the 10-cent coin came out during the early years of decimal currency, a time when Australia was still adjusting to the new system. It featured the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait was used on all Australian coins from 1966 to 1984, minted at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. Over 26.6 million of these coins were struck in 1972, a relatively standard mintage. They were made of copper-nickel, an alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving the coin its silver-like appearance. While it wasn't considered a rare coin at the time, decades of circulation have taken their toll. Many of these coins have worn down, making high-grade or uncirculated examples increasingly sought after by collectors today. The 1972 Australian 10-cent coin may not carry high face value today, but it represents a crucial period in the nation's monetary history, a time of change, innovation, and national identity reflected in its timeless design. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. A coin's condition, also known as its grade, can make the difference between pocket change and a valuable collectible. Let's break down the typical grading system and how it applies to the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin. Most 1972 10-cent coins you'll find today have been heavily used over the decades. In good, G4, to very fine, VF20, condition, you'll notice asterisk significant wear on both Queen Elizabeth II and the lyrebird. Faded details on the feathers and the Queen's hair. Small nicks or scratches from years of circulation. In this condition, the coin is typically worth face value, about 10 Australian cents, or up to $0.50 AUD to collectors, and extremely fine, EF40, or about uncirculated, -50 Australian dollars, condition. Most of the detail is still visible. There may be only light wear on high points like the lyrebird's tail or the Queen's crown. The coin may have slight luster remaining. Value can go up to $1 to $3 AUD depending on demand. Now this is where things get exciting. Uncirculated coins ** have never been used in everyday transactions. Full details are visible, with no wear and bright mint luster. The highest grades, like MS65 and above, are usually seen in coins stored in special sets or rolls since 1972. These coins can sell for $5 to $15 AUD, and even more if certified by a grading service like PCGS or NGC. Keep in mind, even small mint errors, scratches, or toning can impact the coin's value, positively or negatively, depending on the rarity. So before you toss that old 10-cent coin aside, take a closer look. Its grade could make it far more valuable than you think. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know. What is the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin really worth today? Well, the value of this coin depends on a few key factors: condition, rarity, and whether it has any mint errors. So let's break it down. If your 1972 10-cent coin is in heavily circulated condition, with visible wear and scratches, its value is usually around its face value, 10 Australian cents. These are very common, and most were used in daily transactions. For coins in better condition, here's what collectors may pay: very fine, VF, **, around $0.20 to $0.50 AUD, extremely fine, EF, **, around $1 AUD, about uncirculated, AU, **, around $2 to $3 AUD, uncirculated / mint state, MS, 60 to MS, 65 plus, **. These coins are where the real value kicks in, $5 to $15 AUD or more, especially if they're slabbed and graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Now, if your 1972 10-cent coin has a mint error, the price can increase dramatically depending on the type and visibility of the error. Off-center strike **, $20, $100 AUD, double strike **, $50, $150 AUD, die cracks or cuds, blobs of metal, **, $10, $80 AUD, broad strike **, or clipped planchet $50, $200 plus AUD. Collectors love error coins, and even a small mistake at the mint can mean big money for you. If you're looking to buy or sell, platforms like eBay Australia, Numista, and local coin fairs are great places to check values. But remember, condition and demand can cause prices to vary. A 1972 10-cent coin graded MS66 by PCGS sold online for around $25 AUD, simply because of its pristine condition. So while most 1972 10-cent coins are worth just a few cents, the right one, in the right condition, or with the right error, could be worth many times more. That's why it pays to check your change carefully.